FJ. Welcome back. We finally have an update for you guys on the FJ buddy window system, and it's a good one. So we are nearing completion of having the kits ready. We're almost there. We're at the final steps. We finally found someone we felt was competent enough to do the things that we need to do for the completion of the inner door panels. And huge thank you to Richard at Works Corsa. He is figuring out those final cover pieces to finish the inside of the door panels, so that way we are able to provide everything that you need to get this kit done on your truck. So this is going to be a DIY system. We are not going to be able to do your doors if you mail them to us. We don't have the staff to do that. We honestly don't have the time. We have so many things in progress that we can't take in that type of work. It's labor intensive, we're not going to lie, and it takes a lot of time. There's a lot of measuring, a lot of double, triple checking. Make sure you're cutting where you need to cut, because you can't go back once you cut your original doors. We are going to include the glass, all the pieces for that inner door panel that need to be modified or replaced, and what we're going to include. All the bracketry for the window motors and the regulators. Some of the factory pieces are actually from Ford to use for the regulators and the glass channel holders. We are going to be offering this other dummy piece of glass. This glass rolls up and down. We are probably going to include a vinyl surround kit, so it'll come with this piece, and this piece, factory from Toyota. Your belt line moldings, when you pop them off, if they are salvageable, you reuse them and you just trim right here to go ahead and get this system to fit together and work properly. If your clips and all that stuff break when you pop that off, then we'll give you all the part numbers, so if you need to replace those parts all still exist from Toyota, thankfully, so we can get everything brand new OEM. Again, this is all prototype. This piece is going to be new. This will be a new piece also. This covers that dummy window. You don't really lose too much of it anyway, because on the FJ, this is a blind corner regardless. Like when you're in the truck, it's still a blind corner. So that's still virtually the same as OEM. This is going to be included. This is your factory door panel. If you don't want to use your factory door panel, then we suggest you find some takeoffs or something from the salvage yard. We have a video. It's extremely long, but it's going to be the most complex and thorough DIY video instruction that we can offer to you guys, so that way you know exactly what you need to do, and you could pause it, go back, check everywhere exactly you need to cut, rivet, grind down, fix the channeling too, before you place everything in for its final resting place. So on our truck, we do have our switches right here. The switch kit is going to be included as part of the DIY kit. It's going to include some extended wiring loom to go ahead and be able to run your switches to this location, because that's the way we set it up. That's how we engineered it. If you want to do it in a different manner and you want to figure out how to get 4 switches on this door panel, we do have some template pieces that actually use either like a matrix or a 4-runner window switch, but then you have to engineer all the connections and the wiring to work in there, and then also making sure that there's enough room in the door jamb loom for window control wiring for 2 more windows. Don't know if that's possible or not, so we never went that route. One of you guys might be willing to try it, and then we go from there and see if that's feasible. So everybody's been asking how much and when is this kit going to be ready. I'm going to look back at all the email history I have of people hitting us up through email on info@justdriven.com. If you have sent me an email in the past, I'm going to go ahead and reach out to you. These kits, we're going to do a first pre-order group buy. We are about roughly 2 weeks from the prototype pieces for the inner door panel to finish those. I'm going to go ahead and finalize all the window channeling. I do currently have in stock 8 window channel sets to go ahead and do this, but we also have, I think, about 47 sets of glass that we can go ahead and build that many kits. What I want to introduce is an initial group buy of 20 window kits if possible. If we can do this at 20 window kits, the price will be $3,750 to $4,000 per kit. Again, it is a DIY kit. We can't make it all inclusive with what it costs to ship stuff back and forth and the labor to do this in-house. So the best thing we could do is offer a DIY kit with full video instruction. Now, if we do a group buy of 10 to 15 kits at the first go around, the cost will be slightly more. Less kits, higher cost. A lot more kits, much lower cost, because we can buy stuff in bulk at that point and get better discounts on the parts and then pass the savings along to you guys. So that's what we want to do. We want to help out the car community, and this is finally going to be available for release as a DIY kit. I know we've been working on this stuff for a long time, but we really want to make it feasible and attainable for everybody in the market to get this. I know FJs have been around since 2007. The guy that's gotten a killer deal on an FJ, this might not be the kit for you. It is expensive, but it is very extensive in terms of what you need to do to make this work and actually have well-engineered functioning rear power windows on this FJ. It's weird that Toyota didn't do this from the get-go, being that a lot of the half cab pickup trucks that have a door and a window of this size have done it. But Toyota decided not to, so we're making it happen for you guys, and hopefully you can jump on board. We can show you guys how to do it yourself. We've done plenty of these already. This is probably the 4th or 5th kit we've actually personally done on hand. We just want to get those final pieces over from Works Corsa, so that way we can offer everything in 3D print, and it is a full bolt-in, cut-in DIY setup. So we'll check back with Richard in a little while and see if we got those prototype pieces done and get back to you. We finally have an update for you guys on the FJ, God damn it, dummy piece of glass.